Hey, how's it going? My name is John and welcome to Fall Row. Hit that intro.
1,000 years of learning about what could go wrong. I'm tired of being wrong.
Alright, we are back with some more Stray Gods. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. We're heading right into Act 2. We're picking right up from where we left off after we just finished Act 1. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all those things. You know what to do. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. I'm excited to see where the rest of the story will go. Oh, we're back home,
Freddy.
finally. Hey, Freddy.
Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? What if you were taken prisoner?
She makes a good
kept
argument.
in a cave by a cyclops, or I don't know, turned into a tree.
You should have come
was
with me. I
worried
thought you
sick.
were supposed to.
You were worried about me? Aw.
Well, you're my best friend in the whole world, Grace. Plus, you know, what would the band do?
Yeah, we definitely
Right,
wouldn't be able to
the
replace
band.
anybody.
Where are Kaz and Brian anyway?
I told them you were fine, which isn't a lie, because technically you are. Now tell me
I'm so fine that I am...
Huh. Persephone
in
runs a
godhood.
club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
feel like I'm
I
doing
wouldn't
kind of
suggest
fine.
saying that to her face.
And you ended up siding with Apollo? Lord of the Sun, god of prophecy? Do you trust him?
I don't know if I trust anybody. But I think so.
I'm not sure. I think so. It doesn't seem like he's lying, but he's hard to read.
Famous last words.
Tell me about it.
So, what are your options?
Watch
You
it
need
turn
to go
out
back to
Apollo's the killer.
place, right?
I could go back to the underworld. Make sure Persephone is.
This makes me want to replay this in my free time afterwards,
Oh,
just to
and,
see
There's this.
what happens if I don't
Pan
go with
left
Apollo.
a card, says, come by Olympus. I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
What could he... I just spoke to him?
I just spoke to him at the underworld. If he wanted something, why didn't he just talk to me there?
Because he's creepy and wants to get you alone.
Still not a fan?
You know
True.
how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan.
Yeah,
Can't
there's
help
something weird about him for
But
sure.
it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddy.
Best friends for
Muse.
life.
The embodiment of inspiration.
God, the
Can you
mixing on the
believe it?
vocals is a little... or on the voices is a little
Yeah,
weird. Sometimes
kinda.
it's really quiet and sometimes it's really loud. Hopefully that's not too much of an issue for you guys, but... Well, I could go back and talk to Persephone? Well, since it says I should talk to Apollo or go see what Pan wants, I guess I should go talk to Persephone, right? Just to see, I guess?
As I recall, Grace, when I said stay or leave, you chose to leave. If it wasn't clear, I don't give second chances.
Yeah.
Or did you have some other reason for darkening my doorstep?
I apologize for Apollo.
I'm sorry. If I'd known Apollo would act like that, I wouldn't have come in with him.
The man is like a sad puppy that keeps peeing on your carpet. Even you should see that by now.
I don't think...
No, you don't think. If you did, you'd realize Apollo is a fully grown man who should make
Okay,
his
you're
own
being a little
apologies.
harsh, maybe.
If you decided he's the ally you need, then wonderful. I hope it works out for you.
We could still be friends.
There's nothing stopping us from being friends. We don't need to be allies.
As I said before, I'm still not convinced of your innocence. I'd say that stops us from being friends, Grace.
Really? Still?
Either you're guilty, in which case you won't be here long, or you're innocent, and we can speak after the trial. But one last
I'm
word
okay
of
with that,
advice
I
before
guess.
you go. If you want to
That's
survive,
pretty fair.
don't look to anyone else for help. Not Apollo, not Pan, not even me. You walked away from my offer, and I respect that. Make your choices and live with them.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go talk to Apollo first. Just in case Pan does really want to, like, get me alone and be weird about it.
Ah, Grace, you're back. That's good. I was just about to call you.
He means he wants me to call you because Paul here still hasn't figured out how to use a phone.
That...
I feel like at this point he just
That's not
refuses
true.
to.
I know how. I just don't like them. They're confusing. Anyhow, I've been contemplating our list of suspects, and I think Pan is someone we need to consider.
Of course he is. We already know that. Yeah, wait, what's this about phones?
Wait. You don't like phones?
I just don't like talking to people I can't see.
No, it's the ringtones. They scare the crap out of him. I kid you not.
I'm not
That's great.
frightened. Only a child would be frightened. They're just very loud.
That's kind of adorable,
Can we
right?
return
Like,
to the subject of Pan, please?
Why Pan? I thought you'd rejected him as a suspect.
Persephone did,
I haven't.
but I've had time to think it over. Pan is a schemer, a traitor in favors. He always has been. His sudden appearance in all this cannot be coincidental.
You
Yeah,
think
and he
could've
showed
killed
up,
Calliope
like,
after
right
all?
after, so...
Perhaps.
Who
Or he
knows?
knows who did and is trying to turn it to his benefit. He always knows more than he pretends.
You should know. Pan asked me to meet him
I
at
like that it
Olympus.
auto-selects the last
not
option
sure
once you run
why.
out of questions.
Wait, he wants to see you
That's so
again?
kind of the developers
like
to do
this.
that. Some games don't, and I really appreciate it every single time that happens. Should I not go?
Why? Is he that bad? Should I not go?
No. Perhaps it's best that you do.
At the
even if
very
it's
least, we
just to
can maybe
find out
coax
what he
some
wants and
information
why.
out of him, right?
Aphrodite is holding a party of sorts, one you should attend. She is closest to Pan.
I'm friends with her
Indeed, she
son.
knows almost all the idols. If anyone is up to something,
Seems like a good
She's
place to
bound to
show
know.
up.
You know Aphrodite better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
well, talking to Aphrodite isn't something anyone does with much success these days.
I
Well,
bet
if
I
that's
can
the case,
change that.
What makes you think I'll get anywhere?
There's a standing invitation for the Muse to attend this party. Calliope never went, so Aphrodite will be thrilled to see you. Trust me. If I thought you couldn't get her to talk, I wouldn't suggest it.
That's kind of nice of him, I guess.
What do you mean by a party of sorts? I mean, I'm always down for a party, but
It's more of a remembrance than a party, really. It's difficult to describe.
that's awfully vague, Apollo.
It'll be easier to see for yourself.
Is it
Nothing
going to
you
be some
can't
kind of
handle.
sex party or something?
I still have that invitation from Pan. Maybe it'd be easier if I just went to see him.
You could, but would you believe anything he had to say?
I could always beat the truth out of him.
Well, whatever you do, be careful. I still think Aphrodite is our best bet.
Is it possible
Okay,
to do
I'll
both?
go. Eventually.
Okay, I think
Perfect.
so.
I will see you
Perfect.
there.
For real. That's actually really helpful then.
Paul, you
If
should
I can
see
visit
this.
as many people as
The names
possible,
you
that'll
wanted me
be
to
the
look
best
up are getting weird
solutions.
results.
I don't doubt it. I was hoping you could...
Get over here!
No worries, Paul. I'll see you later.
He really does just look sad all the time. I guess let's go talk to Pan, and then we'll head over to the party. That feels like the right way to go about doing this. Oh shit, it's the tree!
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
The hell does that mean?
What is this place?
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
This building. All those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
Oh, at least
So this is
some.
Olympus then?
Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace.
Interesting.
Our home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
How many idols are
How many
there?
idols are there? I've met, what, less than 12?
Oh, I don't know, 20, 30.
I guess Greek mythology
Our
really
numbers
did have
have
like
dwindled
gods
so
of
much, I've
everything,
stopped
so that
keeping track.
checks out.
I didn't know there were that many gods.
We're not all equally legendary, it's true. Some idols were barely worshipped, others not at all. Indeed, not all of us are idols. Some are merely immortal. Hangers-on, if you will. You'll meet them all, given time.
Idols live here? I mean, Calliope didn't, obviously. Apollo doesn't either.
One must have special dispensation from Our Lady of Wisdom, Athena, before they can take up a private dung heap like Apollo's.
Huh. Interesting.
Am I gonna have to give him my apartment?
That's rather putting the cart before the horse, darling. First, you must outlive the week.
We could
Right.
deal with that when
Good
we
point.
come to it.
I've passed this part of the city 100 times. I've never seen this building. Was it always here? Or...
Our Lady Hecate provides glamours that allow certain things to go unseen, such as my glorious horns. Olympus
forgot
is the
about that.
same. Those invited see it. Those who aren't see exactly what they expect. It's not anywhere as grand as in the old country, but it serves its purpose.
The fact that this game can make me feel like there's so much movement happening with all these still images is so fascinating.
Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
As if mortals would know it
Like,
better.
if they did animate it,
This
cool,
isn't
that
the
would have been
first time
awesome.
we've been here.
But there is something specifically
Hermes took you
interesting
to
about the
Athena's
fact that they
dreary
chose to do
office.
still imagery like this with a little
that's
bit of
here?
animation
Good one,
animation
Hermes.
for the background.
Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
You asked me to meet you here?
I did.
It's so cool.
Though
I
feared
love
you
the
might decline,
decisions that were made
considering your rather callous
when it came to
rejection earlier.
developing this game.
Regardless, my pride is intact, as is the favor you owe me, which I now wish to collect.
Oh, sure. I'm totally in a position to help others right now. Lay it on me.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires. I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even.
Help him with
If
what?
that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
I say I'd like some more information, please.
This person I'm to help. What does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I.
That's not a
This,
good
As
response.
I understand it, is a delicate matter
Actually,
of the
explain
heart.
it to me.
One that requires a muse's hand.
A matter of the heart.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd. The man has an issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
So I could just go over there and not even actually do it and just say I tried?
So that's it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier than that?
Oh, the way you talk, Grace. It makes me blush.
Well, it's just that...
I trade in willing favors, Grace. If I didn't, no one would want to do as I ask, and then where would I be? I may seem untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you. If I wish you harm, you will walk into that harm knowingly, and with open arms.
Pan is terrifying. A very sly tongue.
You're saying you can talk me into anything?
Anything you would enter into willingly and with eyes wide open, which covers a great deal. Yes,
That's surprisingly ethical of you, Pan.
I find consent wildly attractive, Grace.
Damn. Same. Honestly.
What is this reliquary?
I guess you're kind
Doesn't
of a
it have something
weirdo
to
if
do with
you
the bones of saints?
don't
or
agree to
something?
that, but
Not those relics.
you know, people are into what they're
Our
into, I
relics.
guess.
The relics of ancient gods, magical treasures collected over thousands of years. Books, mainly. We store them in a faraway place so no one unsavory can get their hands on them.
Unsavory like you?
Unsavory like most.
He looks so
Athena has decreed that these
or
relics
so,
are not to be used by any save
what's the
Hecate
word?
and herself.
displeased by that.
A rather dull waste
His
of
face
so much
dropped
amassed
so
knowledge
fast.
and power, but who am I to judge? I'm not leader of the chorus.
If these relics are off limits, does that mean they're dangerous?
Some, but I'm not asking you to chase after any of that nonsense. In fact, I'd advise against it.
But what if one of those relics could help me?
My, such an adventurer you are. It's possible.
I'm just trying to
but ask
survive,
Hecate
man.
First. She, and I mean this with
That's really all
complete
that
and
matters at the moment.
uncharacteristic seriousness, is not an idol you or anyone wishes to cross.
This Hecate, do you think she could help me?
If she's of a mind. She is the goddess of dark magic, the creator of all our marvelous
Everything he
glamours.
says is not very
If
helpful.
anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything, can I?
Have you even really done
I'll
anything?
think about it. But no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion.
Oh,
Quite
Asterion.
harmless.
Is he a sexy
I'll send
little
a package
vampire
to
freak?
your domicile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach.
Been playing
the
way too much
reliquary.
Baldur's Gate for that
I
to
said no
not
promises.
be the first thing I think
Well,
about when I
if you
hear that
decide
name.
to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
Okay, interesting. Let's go to the party. Sure. Why not? One of these is gonna be, like, either they're gonna let me explore all of them, or one of them is gonna be the last choice. Either way is pretty much fine, I guess.
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers?
I want to get
Check.
as many
Grace totally
options
not
done as
dressed
I
for the
can,
occasion?
but if
Check.
not, whatever.
Oh,
I'm
if
gonna
only I knew what
replay
I
this in my
was supposed to
spare
be
time
doing
anyway,
here.
probably.
Grace, you made it. I'm so glad. I was beginning to wonder.
You didn't say this was a fancy party. I feel a little underdressed.
Grace, look at me. I didn't even button up my shirt. It's fine.
Jesus Christ.
Why is everyone so quiet?
Really had to throw a
I think
little
someone's
thirst trap
dying.
in there in the middle of all this.
I should have told you about this earlier. I've been putting it
Is
off.
this a wake for Ophelia?
You're cute when you're all angsty.
Oh,
This little crinkle in your forehead.
give up,
You
the
might not think I'm so cute.
fucking
after I
god. Just a fucking pat on the head.
explain. You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No.
Or
déjà
did I say
vu,
Ophelia again? I meant
recollections that are your
Calliope.
own?
Why do I keep thinking
No.
Ophelia?
Should I have?
It's the wrong
Not
person.
Right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
So I really do just kind of become Ophelia, or god damn it, not Ophelia. Why do I keep doing that? What is wrong with my brain that I keep mixing those two names up? So when one godhood gets passed down to another person, then essentially you do just become that person. Makes sense.
That doesn't seem so terrible. Am I missing something?
Calliope. I gotta
how
remember,
old we all are.
it's Calliope.
There are
so
many
dumb.
memories. So the veil lifts gradually to protect you. Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
I'll be
I
fine.
have a hard time believing I'll forget who I am.
You won't stop being you. You'll just also be everyone else who isn't you.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
I understand. Take some time to let it
I mean,
sink in. If you
whatever,
like, we can talk
you
about
know?
it later.
What,
It's not that big of a
what does this
deal,
have to do with
really.
the party?
You just
Aphrodite
gain the
hasn't
information
been the
and
same
knowledge
since we came to
of the
New
people
World.
that came before you. So, like,
She has
who cares?
horrific memories of what she endured during the war. Passing on her eidolon is a way to forget for a while. That's
Oh,
what
shit.
this party is for.
this is like a suicide party? What the fuck? She's gonna die?
When you say she's gonna pass on her eidolon, you mean
She's going to die, yes, and pass her soul on to a chosen successor.
Let's hope somebody doesn't try and steal
In
it.
front of everyone?
We're here to help, Grace. To make it easier for Aphrodite to do what she feels she must.
Let's
We're
get her
here
to
to say
sing one last
goodbye.
time, I guess, right?
At least for a while.
Do you support this?
Do you support what Aphrodite is doing here?
It's not my choice to make, Grace.
Yeah, but you must have an opinion.
Eventually you will remember what we experienced during the war. And eventually you will remember that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse. If this is the mercy she requires, I will not tell her she should not take it.
Fair.
This isn't the first time Aphrodite's done this. She's held this kind of gathering before, right?
This is her fourth, I think, perhaps fifth.
So every time the veil, whatever you call it, when it starts to lift,
Aphrodite's memories return, and eventually it is too much. We gather to pay our respects and to honor the past. Well, she still remembers it.
Wait. Calliope refused to come to these parties. That's what you said.
She refused on principle.
I'm interested to
Everything
find
Calliope
out
did
why
was on
Calliope
principle. She
gave her
believed
godhood to
Aphrodite was
us.
indulging her sadness.
Maybe because she was already
Following
dying and didn't know who else to go to, but
She thought Aphrodite should
I don't know,
try
that's
harder.
fascinating.
It was a point of contention between them. Aphrodite will be grateful you're here. Trust me.
I hope so. I mean, I get it. As long as she doesn't try and give the power to me, because I literally can't take it, I don't think.
Okay, so what did Aphrodite want Calliope to do? What did she want me to do?
Well, knowing Aphrodite, she'll want you to make a production of it all. She's
I guess
not
that's
here just
literally
yet.
what our power
Until
does.
she arrives, I suggest mingling.
Mingling.
Yeah, mingling. Talk to Eros. Or we can talk more if you like.
I'll go talk to Eros. I feel like he
Try
needs
to relax, Grace.
a moment to have
Sure, yeah.
somebody to talk to
Relax.
about it. I feel
That's
even
what this
if
party's
it's like
for, right?
something he might be used to or whatever, it's still like we're here to support our friend. Despite everything. Look how
Grace.
sad he looks.
Hey, Eros. Nice to...
Aww.
Oh. Okay.
Aphrodite will be so happy you're here. It means so much, you have no idea.
You okay?
Are you okay? You seem a bit...
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop. Remind her that this never works. Sorry, I shouldn't unload on you. It's been about a
You
week.
can unload on me anytime. Fucking whatever. Okay. Happens a lot.
From the sounds of it, this happens a lot.
Every 20 years or so. That's how long she can hold out until she just can't stand it anymore. Every time.
That must really suck to be
Aphrodite
like,
forgets.
really,
At
no
least for a
matter
while.
what you do,
But I don't. I
it
remember everything.
like you can't run away from
I'm
it.
there for the nightmares, the panic attacks, the
You
days she doesn't
make herself
even remember
forget,
the war's
but then
over.
she just
And now I'm arranging her
is forced to
gathering
remember it
again,
anyway.
so she can die again, and I'll watch it all again.
I feel so bad for him. There's no other way.
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really need to...
To die? I've asked that so many times. She's tried magic, drugs, psychotherapy, meditation, everything we could possibly think of. For a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and
Oh
the
man,
memories
this is so
return.
sad.
More with each passing day until... I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
Like suicide, but she can't die, so...
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
I know, but it happened to Aphrodite, not me.
Oh, yeah, actually
It's
that's
not my
fair.
story
I
to
shouldn't have
tell.
asked. What if I could help?
If I know what she was dealing with, I might be able to help.
Could you? I suppose it wouldn't hurt. What happened is that Brother Ares happened.
Speaking
He missed
about
out on the first world-spanning
how you're
war, you
feeling
see.
might
So he
help,
was damned
and
if
my
he'd miss out
ability
on the
does
next
bring
one.
out the truth in somebody's heart, so maybe
He found
talking
some
about it will help, or
jackbooted
singing about it, I
mortals,
guess.
so full of themselves and their supremacy. And he told them about the idols. Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but
Of course it
Aphrodite,
was fucking Ares that did this.
her they captured.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
She escaped?
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
I do.
No. Should I?
I
God
know.
of smiths. He could make anything, any tool or weapon. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her. When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
This story
They tortured her?
is so fascinating.
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
Oh
With
man.
the, jackbooted guys.
No,
He sacrificed himself?
with their enemies. That's what saved her.
Then this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world.
Oh,
Hephaestus saved us all.
so he was like
We
a
never
hero
saw
in
him
the
again.
end?
That was the deal. He would leave, make their
Oh,
precious
man, my
weapons,
heart.
and never look back. Aphrodite never even got to say goodbye.
That's so
It's funny,
sad.
Because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together.
Well, that's just marriage.
Now he's all she can think about.
Maybe I just don't understand, but... Isn't this... like, suicide?
Some of the idols have committed suicide. They let themselves die without passing on their eidolon.
Oh,
What happens?
What you'd expect. They're gone. Forever. Mother says she can't do that. She won't. Not until she sees Hephaestus again, I suspect. Not that what's happening here is anything casual. She still has to die. For a while.
man. This is so sad. She needs my help.
What is my part in all of this? I'll help if I can.
Aphrodite loves drama. She always has. She wants us here to... well, to remember. To celebrate our history. She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
I don't know if I
I
can.
can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer. She must see it isn't working. She just needs the strength to try. Or I
I'm
hope that's what
definitely
she-
gonna try my best to get her to think that way, but also, if I do this wrong, is she gonna just give up hope and kill herself? I'll do my best.
I'll try, if you think it'll do some good.
I don't know if it will. I just find it hard to believe it could get any worse.
We just talked about how she could have killed
Famous
herself.
last words.
Tell me about it. Do whatever you think is right, Grace. And thank you.
such a touching conversation. God, the fucking
I know all
like
these people,
interpersonal
Grace.
drama that happens between all
long
these
as I can
characters is so
remember, I know.
fascinating, and every character feels so deep,
Yet sometimes I feel like I don't know anybody.
and it's just, oh man, this is so good.
They, me.
The writing is fantastic. The fucking performance is incredible. It's just, oh.
I spoke to Eros. He's pretty broken up over all this.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble, piece by piece, only to start all over again. It's so different from the olden days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
Man, I feel that to my fucking core.
You don't enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
Are they family gatherings? Like the sort mortals have?
You call each other sister and brother and mother.
Well, yes, but...
And you've been together like 100 times longer than I lived with my family. All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize for.
We already have one of those, I feel like.
That would be Pan.
Yeah.
But yes, I feel very much out of place.
You look like you're in physical pain. Just
I'm literally
being
gonna
here.
flirt every chance I get with
Enjoying
every
my discomfort,
character.
are you?
Of course, it humanizes you. Makes up for all the abs on display.
I'm so glad you approve.
I should get back out there.
Go see Aphrodite, I guess. Why am I like nervous? I feel like if I fuck this up, it's not gonna go well.
My family. Having you all here.
How did she pick somebody
to see me
to
off, it moves me.
pass it down
More than
to?
I can say. My loves. My darlings, my dearest friends. And you. Oh, my dear sweet thing. I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is. Huh.
Nice to meet you again.
It's lovely to meet you, Aphrodite. Properly, this time.
Ah, yes. Poor Calliope. Such a loss to us all. I shall miss her dearly. To have come so far, only... No, it doesn't bear thinking about. It's too much.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh! What manners I have! Grace, Grace! Meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight
How did you
become
get
the
chosen?
new me.
Hi,
so
my name's
interested.
Venus. And yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, hi. Nice to meet you.
We'll both be new at this, huh? Maybe we could get together and compare notes if you,
Survived my trial.
Yeah. Lady Aphrodite told me. I shouldn't have brought that up. I'm
I mean, it's
sorry.
whatever.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
It's part of the thing, I guess.
Are you sure we can't talk first? I really need your help, Aphrodite.
I know you do, my dear. I wish I could be there for you, but I'm afraid my time is up. But since you've shown such kindness in coming, I will ask Eros to make himself available to you afterwards. There's nothing
Okay.
I know that he does not. He is my son, my truest friend, my longest love.
Won't he be a little distracted?
He will,
Eros has been through this
but Eros
before,
seems like a
Grace.
good guy at least.
He knows what must be done.
I have to admit, it's not clear what my part in all this is supposed to be.
How could it be? You've barely just arrived, darling girl. How did you even find out
Why does she
about
sound
it?
so aggressive to me?
That would be my doing.
Apollo! Apollo! Oh, you've come after all.
You look remarkably well, cousin.
I've had a great deal of time to prepare. I assure you that would not be the case. As for you, Grace, have you gathered the true purpose of tonight's gathering?
Yes. But it won't let me choose that, so... To forget?
To ease your suffering? To forget about what happened?
An escape into the soothing blackness. To swim in Lethean waters, at least for a time.
Does it help?
I don't know. Each Aphrodite before me begged for mercy. This is all I can do for all of us. Even so, tonight is not about the pain. It is about honoring the memory of what was.
Well, now you're just
while
being
that memory
performative.
still
I don't believe that.
persists. Go,
You were being very
enjoy
real
the
for a second
gathering,
there.
Grace. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
It's also, it looks so bad on me that I'm like, that I'm at a point where I'm on trial for the murder of a god, but then I'm also like participating in the death of a different god. Like, that doesn't seem right.
I want to apologize again, Grace. I really messed up. It looks like I'll be doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
I definitely wasn't ready.
Don't worry about it. My foot has been lodged firmly in my mouth since this began.
It's a relief to know I won't be the only one. If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens? Do you feel different?
I mean, it happened so fast and I wasn't prepared for it, so...
I'm not sure. It happened so fast I didn't know what to think. Calliope died and then... all this happened.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just... gone?
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
It's a miracle that any of this is believable to anybody.
Are you really okay with all this? You know what's gonna happen, right?
I saw a lot of people in crisis at the shelter. I knew something was wrong with Lady Aphrodite. She's in so much pain, Grace. She won't let you see how much.
I mean, it's pretty clear.
Eros called me one night desperate. She wouldn't stop screaming. She didn't know where she was. She's a good person, Grace. A good soul. She deserves mercy.
I'm not gonna argue with you. I believe that.
Your name's really Venus, huh?
Everybody asks me that. Even the other idols. Maybe that's why Lady Aphrodite noticed me in the first place.
It's quite possible.
She says it was fated to be. I say it's because my mama was a diehard hippie.
But don't you feel this is wrong? I mean,
I should have just
you're
I shouldn't
ending your
choose
life.
different ones. I should
It's like some kind of
like
murder
pick a thing and then
pact.
follow through that
I don't
until
think of it
we
like
reach
that.
the end of that
Lady
train
Aphrodite
of thought.
is not committing suicide, and I'm not being murdered.
Aren't you? Your life is ending. It's being taken over, swallowed up by Aphrodite's grief.
I'm becoming part of something bigger, something amazing. Or maybe you're right. It'll be terrible, and I'll end up in so much pain I'll regret it.
So why go through with it?
Because Lady Aphrodite needs me.
I mean, why not, really?
Maybe, just maybe, if I'm added into the mix of all the people she's been, maybe things will be different.
I really hope that's true. I had more to say to you, but I guess not.
Back again.
I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to Aphrodite. Not before, you know.
I was hoping she might have spared a moment.
What should I do?
You have two choices, Grace. Either you do as she asks and sing her to her rest,
At which point Venus won't have Aphrodite's memories yet.
or you somehow convince her to remain with us and hope she's grateful.
And doesn't regret it. Or get angry at me for ruining her party.
Do what you feel is right. It's a risk either way.
Yeah.
Have you spoken with Venus? She seems
I guess
really...
if I try and
Nice,
change her mind at the very
earnest,
least,
a genuinely good person.
Eros will be able
Yeah, I suppose.
to be more on my side.
It's not an
for-
accident.
Possibly.
Ever since the war, Aphrodite has sought out the kindest, the
But I'm
most
finding it so
innocent
hard to speak
souls
right
to be
now.
her successors. She chooses them because she believes that over time, it might make her a better person, a more worthy person.
Wouldn't it be better if she chose people who were, I don't know, more resilient?
I suppose that depends on your definition of strength, Grace.
I should get back out there.
Every single time I start playing this game again, I'm always surprised by which direction the story's going. I'm always just like, wow, this was not what I was expecting when I hit
have
record.
tried so hard, fought for so long, but in the end, I must bid you all farewell once again. But before I go, I would like us all to remember the sacrifices that brought us here, to this strange new world.
How sad he looks.
This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided.
At least we're getting more control over her power.
We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above.
God, the music is so good. Every time.
Of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were
Ooh, those background vocals.
Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long.
This is so good.
We thought we shouldn't intervene.
Focus on the devastation.
We were wrong.
Maybe if I appeal to her heart.
Revelry and rebirth, a family all together, till 13 million marching men cut us down forever. But brother Ares made it happen, joined their war without dispute. Now the once mighty immortals are just mud under a boot. We let them take our loved ones, it's what they wanted all along.
Oh, this is so
We
beautiful.
thought they were beneath us, we were wrong, we were wrong.
Focus on her survival.
I see you have the power, it's a poisonous reward. My virtues only scorn me when I was once a dog.
I like to change the dialogue options for the that add more feeling to the music and just more movement and more like different parts and stuff. It changes the song so much.
Till he made his sacrifice. The man that I ignored saved me when I fell. Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it was said to me. He struck a deal with our enemy's enemy, made a secret weapon so my captors let me go.
This is so beautiful.
He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory, and this love I'll never know
Sorry?
is what
Sure.
we
This feels like a song that bounces between like blue and green more than picking the red. I'm gonna try not talk over the music as much, more than anything else. Because these are the highlights of the videos.
I can't imagine. I feel like a child who grew up too fast. The goddess of love can't get past the past. What good is a flame when everything's ash?
Oof, bars. That's such a good line.
There's no excuse, but mortals can tell. You know, there's no sweet release, it's ongoing. You know,
The only way to change that is to grow from it, I guess, right?
everyone's here to bid me farewell. Can you imagine? I can imagine this really happened. I can't forgive the river's too deep. Its reflection won't lie, so just let me sleep. I can't let go of what could have been. Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a
All the
moment,
voices
lost in a
are so
song.
beautiful. Incredible singing.
Lost in a moment.
Mother, I've stood by your side, now I no longer see the purpose of love when it tears at the center of me.
You tell him, Eros.
My arrows are rusty, forget the bow, and I won't be begging you not to go. But when you're away, you leave us a broken home, and you leave me alone, lost in a moment, lost in a
Oh, chills every single time.
Lost in a moment, lost in a song.
You need to live.
Lost in a moment. There's fire in you yet. Aphrodite returns, she'll never forget. Finally we'll be free. Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment.
Oh, that swelling is so incredible.
Lost in a moment.
Mother, is it true? You've chosen to.
Live. I have chosen to live.
Yes. Round of applause, everybody, please. Oh, oh, my heart.
I'm so sorry, Venus. I made you so many promises, dearest, and I won't be able to keep them.
My lady, all I ever wanted was for you to be happy. If this is your wish, I'll be with you at every step.
Oh,
I as well. Always.
I hope none of us regret this choice in the days to come. But thank you.
This will work out.
It has to be better than doing the same thing over and over.
Does it? It could also be far worse.
Don't talk like that, Mother. We can fight this.
I'm so very tired, my loves. But I will. I'll try. Now then,
That's the
Grace,
message to take away
you
from
needed
this.
my help. No doubt regarding Calliope's death. Have you any suspicions as to who might be responsible?
Not really. I mean, maybe Pan, but like in honesty, like not really.
Not really, no. You're the first person I've asked. I'm told you know everyone.
Everyone. Now that's an exaggeration.
You do know everyone, Mother. You're always in their business.
That didn't sound entirely like a compliment, my love. Besides, I'm not the only one who's always in everyone's business, am I?
Shots
You're
fired
thinking
right
of
back.
Medusa, aren't you?
Wait, what?
Hold the phone. That chick who turns people into stone?
Yeah, that's the one.
She works for Athena as a watcher. She's everywhere, lurking in the shadows. If you look anywhere, Grace, start with her.
Come now, Mother. It's time you rested. It's been a long night.
If I don't, I suppose you'll both gang up on me again. Very well.
God, man, this game is so incredibly good.
So, did they have anything helpful?
Maybe. What do you know about Medusa?
I know she's dangerous, but she does Athena's bidding.
How sure are you of that?
Athena's still a
I'm
potential
not sure
suspect,
of anything any longer.
and it would make sure
You
that
aren't
it
thinking
would
of
make
seeking
sense
her
that
out,
she
I hope.
would like outsource that to somebody else. Is there another way?
I have to. How else will I find out what she knows?
You need to be careful, Grace. Medusa is not to be toyed with. Athena employs her as a spy master, a hound to do her bidding, a vicious hound at that.
That sounds
Athena's not likely to
difficult to
tell
deal with.
either of us where to find Medusa. I can't say for certain who would know. Are you all right, Grace? You seem troubled.
Yeah, I'm trying not to die, remember? I guess I'm thinking about Calliope's memories.
What you said earlier. About Calliope's memories coming back.
That wasn't how I wanted you to find out. I'm sorry. If you like, we can talk about it
Maybe
later
just
at my
tell me
place,
everything right
after you've
now
had
so
some
that there
time to
isn't a
digest.
chance for me to
I might do
find
that.
out something
Thanks.
that way. Like, just tell me. If you don't want me to find out that way, just give me all the information right away so I
You
know.
really are amazing, you know that? Every hurdle, every piece of unpleasant news, you just keep on going. I don't know how you do it.
I am amazing. Thanks for noticing. I guess I have no choice, really.
It kind of helps that I don't have a choice.
I just wish I could see the world through your eyes. Next to you, I feel very old.
I mean, you are? You are old. Is it that bad?
Is it really that bad? Being a literal god, young and hunky forever?
No, it's not that. There are good things, yes, but they come with the not-so-good things as well.
Such as?
Such as having the gift of prophecy, and never being able to act on what you see. I tried, and it only made things worse. So instead, I tried to not want to try, and that's still not better.
Let's do it, I guess.
How about you come with me sometime? Let me show you the world I see.
A tempting offer.
Sounds kind of corny, huh?
It really doesn't. I
feel like you're kind of supposed to romance him purely because, they make
I'm game if you
the
are.
point of, Apollo saying, the muses are really important to him. and they have like some kind of a connection, and he's had one with all the other muses or whatever, so it's like, I think it makes sense.
If you try to search for the light, you might be surprised. No, it's not hard to find. The courage you need to be joyful is something you build over time. No matter what I do, the answer's in you. That I will be here for the ride.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes, I will be here for the ride.
I'll take your hand for a minute, though it's more than I feel I deserve.
I relate to that so much.
Grow on me, this world that you see, yet I've been alive for too long. 1,000 years of learning about what could go wrong. I'm tired of being wrong.
Let's do this, I guess.
If it all went wrong, and it could go wrong, still better to lose than to never open up. That's the one thing I wanna get across. The courage you need to be joyful.
I appreciate the
It's something I'll come help you find.
If I ever let her know.
No matter what I do, the answer's in
The
you.
answer's in me.
This is so adorable.
It's something you build over time. No matter what I do, the answer's in you. I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
Oh, God. That's so good. Singing is incredible. Let's go. I'm gonna go home.
Hey.
But before we get into this conversation, I'm gonna leave this video off here, and then we'll pick up in the next one. Mostly because I'm worried about the game losing the save data again, so I think I'm supposed to quit during a conversation so that it for sure saves it. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm paranoid because that's not what I did the last time. So anyway, whatever. I'm gonna leave this video off here. So, you know, hopefully if you're liking this series, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all those things, you know, blah, blah, blah. I said in the beginning. But in the next one, we're going to pick up right from where we left off. We're going to have this conversation with Freddy, see where the rest of the story goes. So, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. And I hope I see you in the next one. Later.
I mean, we just trying to chill.